A lot of people were expecting that these games would be a firecracker from the stats.
Second down, Warriors.
Bello, flag was pulled by Valentino there. I mean, fans came in that this game, from the start of the game, will be fireworks back to back.
I think it's more of the defense of both sides than the offense. That's why the scoreline is
Williams to Samuel Bimisola. Comfort.
First and goal, Warriors.
This has been a worrisome performance by the Warriors. I think this play starts to Warriors. Williams up to Jordan, but Jordan could not keep his hands.
Second and goal,
that pass.
Warriors.
And once again, it's not even the quality of the passes alone that has affected the Warriors in terms of their offense. It's the receptions are where they are not really getting the hold of the ball the way like the way we know the Warriors team do get hold of the ball.
It's not been a good day in the office for Williams today. Ball to Remila Kumbelo, catches it nicely.
Third and goal, Warriors.
Two minutes left to play in the third quarter. Ball snaps, it's Bello. Bello takes her time to get it to Tutu, but Tutu drops it.
Fourth and goal, Warriors.
What's happening? And loose passing in this game has not been quality or top notch. Williams takes his time, throws it up to Jumai, but
incomplete pass. Pull the ball down. First down, Raptors.
Maybe today is not the lucky day for the Warriors because they are finding the spaces, they are doing everything right, offensively, but it's just that reception. Either the passes are too heavy or just too high above the players. And if the Raptors fail to capitalize on these offensive errors the Warriors are making, it could really bounce back on them because you know how
second down, the Warriors are. Raptors.
So there could be no better chance for the Raptors than first three quarters that they have this match.
Quite frankly, true that the Warriors have not been in pristine condition all game. And the Raptors are not getting the chance. They finish the ball after a fumble from the Sudan.
First and goal, Raptors. End of third quarter. End of third quarter.
We're now in the final 12 minutes of this game. What has been a very underwhelmingly shocking turn of events. 14 points so far across three quarters. Will Tylo, Adolphus, like a speed.
Second and goal, Raptors.
It would certainly be the headline of the week if this game ends in 7-7.
Definitely.
Shocker. Ball to Taiwo. Taiwo takes his time, throws it up in the air. Titi will not get it. Great defending or the
third and goal
from confidence.
Raptors.
To steal the confidence of Titi on that play. Well, Titi fakes a pass, throws it up in the air. Oh, Toibat!
That was a good pass. The pass was right, but just for a sec, Toibat was not aware of the dropping of the ball.
I think she was aware, but just the nice amount of pressure. But the defender of the Warriors, to just displace her.
4th and goal, Raptors.
That was almost a clearly executed play by the Raptors.
Yeah.
And that would have taken them up in this game, but again,
and they need to understand that close is not enough. You have to get something.
Taiwo straight up in the air to Titi. She catches it, spins, takes, falls to the ground eventually.
Turn the ball down. 1st down. Warriors.
I mean, definitely was the highlight of the league for the week when he lost.
Boy, oh boy. One thing I can say for sure is that Jordan flag is pulled by Toibat.
Stand down. Warriors.
The amount of turnovers in this game. I think they've broken the season record. Ball to Anu Bello. Flag is pulled by Ambrose.
Down. Warriors. Out. Raptors.
Raptors call a timeout and Anu Bello. Soduma!
Touchdown.
She's not eating the soup.
Extra point. Warriors.
And that
Boy, oh boy.
that's the sort of response you get when you are not taking your chances.
I mean,
Timeout.
it has to
Raptors.
take BB coming to the field side. Ball, it's Williams. Takes Yasira on a run, throws it up in the air. Gives
Point. No good. 1st down.
away
Raptors.
the extra point. And you're wondering what has been happening with Williams today. It's almost not a good shift for the quarterback. I think today will rank as one of his most underwhelming days in a Warriors shirt. Passes almost incomplete. Kelsey with a pass.
2nd down. Raptors.
Taiwo launches a long one in for Musty. Oh
That was beautiful.
Recovers the
Beautiful
ball!
response.
Extra point. Raptors.
And that's how you respond. That's how you keep going.
The MUST in Mustafa is I must get it.
you're clearly editing. We've seen signs of that, when the Warriors are trying to deflect the pass,
Taiwo throws it in. So nobody.
Extra point, no
The
good.
Warriors are trying to deflect the
down.
pass.
Warriors.
It's like you are deflecting it to a Raptors player that is making his or herself ready to bounce on that. And just some sort of miscommunication there. Just
Scoreline is now 14-13. Ball from Williams. Jumai catches it.
Second down. Warriors.
6 minutes to play before it's half time and before it's full time rather. And it's just 1 point separating both sides, 13-14. Well, to Williams. Williams throws it to Bello and Luapo, who gets it for a flag. Is
Third down. Warriors.
pulled out by Comfort.
in terms of numbers as well, I think the Raptors will understand they have to keep this game close as possible. Going into the round 2 of the playoffs. Just allowing that scoreline to be of immediate reach to give them enough fighting chance to go again at the Warriors.
Okay.
And the Warriors would understand that they need to extend that.
Warriors. Anu up in the air for 2-2!
The Raptors.
She gets it
Third
again!
down. Extra point. Warriors.
Finally,
Well,
the Warriors are connecting.
the last game, it was more of Tutu's defensive prowess, all over Titilayo throughout that game, and just maybe slightly because we've not seen Titilayo offensively enough for the Raptors in this game, and that's a sort of offensive play.
Williams to Anu. Anu takes the time. Throws it up in the air for Abdul Jabbar!
Extra point, no good. First down. Raptors.
Fun fact, the last 2 touchdowns of the Warriors has come through Anula Bobelo, who the last 3 quarters for her has not really been good passing wise, but nice recovery for her to redeem again. Taiwo to Adolfo, she drops the ball.
Second down. Raptors.
4 minutes left to play. And fun fact, the last 2 touchdowns of the Warriors have come from the left-hand side of the Raptors end zone. Taiwo to Adolphus, flag is pulled by Oseto.
Third down. Raptors. Let's go to the female.
Sorry, that flag is pulled, but Titi is still running, but she falls to the ground.
Sack. Fourth down.
Silas catches it. Now he's going to run, get past one, but his flag is pulled by Tyler Lu.
First down.
Silas has been doing good with those returning balls.
Second down. Warriors.
And Williams to Jordan, but he drops it.
Go down, Warriors.
Ball straight to Bimisola Samuel.
First and goal, Warriors.
Ball straight to Williams, takes his time. Finds Bimisola Samuel, flag is pulled by Valentino.
Oh, 1 minute warning.
60 seconds left before this game ends. Jumai to Williams. Back to Anubelo, who drops the ball.
Third down, third and goal, Warriors. Third down.
Bello to Jumai, she gets it!
Fourth and goal, Warriors. There's a challenge on the play. After the review, it has been confirmed that the defender put the flag before the stretch, so no touchdown. Fourth down, fourth and goal, Warriors.
The flag, Jumai's flag was pulled right before she was able to eat the pylon. So it's fourth down, fourth and goal for the Warriors. But still, they have ball in a very dangerous position. Ball to Williams. Williams to Jumai. The ball was taken out.
Very good read there. That was a very good
Incomplete
read.
pass, turnover and downs. First down, Raptors.
41 seconds left. Taiwo throws it up in the air to Mustafa. Mustafa gets it. Gets past nobody. Owen with a
Second down. Raptors. Timeout. Raptors.
Raptors
Timeout. Raptors has no timeout left
to play.
And things can really get interesting. The Raptors can find the touchdown.
Taiwo to Adolphus. Adolphus flag is pulled by Itsuki. Mustafa's flag is pulled by Owen.
Second down. Second and goal. Raptors.
And that will be the end of this game in what has been an underwhelming performance from both teams. It was a game of wasted chances, incompleted passes, as well as a lot of turnovers. The amount of turnovers in this game would have been able to make a smooth bowl of pounded yam. That was how much turnovers we had in this game. But then again, it's just one leg. They will be back for the second leg in a renewal of hostilities. But the Warriors, however, take this game home 21-13. We'll be back for the second game of playoffs. And we will be back for the Rebels against the Knight. Another match that promises to be pulsating as well as thrilling.
Ready, go.
Showtime fans and
Ready, go.
And we are ready to go for the second game between the Lagos Knights and the Lagos Rebels. This is one playoff that is both a playoff and a derby. It's the Lagos Knights and the Lagos Rebels. Back to back, both teams have shown that they've got what it takes to be able to take over during regular season. And boy, oh boy, in the regular season, the only team, or one of the two teams, or the team that, the only team that the Knights lost to in regular season was the Lagos Rebels. In fact, it was quite an interesting game. The Knights lost by 4 points on the night, losing narrowly 30-26 against the Lagos Rebels. Now the Lagos Rebels ended the regular season in some beautiful note, back-to-back wins, 5 wins, going straight to the wild card, and also making light their opponents during the wildcat season. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this week it's going to be an exciting play between both teams. I remember the last match for regular season that would decide who would go home as community league champions. We saw that the Knights were able to dispose of a very potent Warrior side, and I hope that they would also be holding on to their potency to make sure that they beat the Rebels if all things fall in their favor. It is definitely going to be a match that promises to be pulsating, interesting, as well as supercharged. Hopefully it does more justice than the first game of today. However, quite some notable absentees from the lineup of the Rebels today. Peter Abba would not be strapping up for his team today. Peter Abba was one of the most potent players for his team last season. This season he has been inconsistent with the appearances. Also, Chidi will not be strapping up for the Rebels today as well, and has opted more for sideline role. We also see that Wale would also be playing for the Rebels today. But however, they are present on the sidelines to give motivation to the players and hopefully guide them to victory today. But still, even without the 3 of them, the Rebels are not lacking in talent. In fact, they are one of the teams in the league whose talent roster is, or can be described as, one of the most potent. I mean, one guy that has been instrumental for the Rebels this season has to be none other than their quarterback, number 32, the mean kid, Al-Amin, who has been a revelation for the team this season. Boy has been super active, and with each game played, the confidence increases, and you can tell that the play And you can tell that the play becomes arguably massive.
No, we are inside.
One team that has been phenomenal this season without an iota of doubt, the Knights have been one really impressive team, laying waste to every team that they've come in contact with. And for the Knights, it is definitely going to be a case of revenge. For the Knights today, this game will be more than just any game and more than just a derby. It's going to be a game where they get to exact revenge on the team that beat them in the regular season. Only this time, there's a lot at stake. There's a lot to fight for. It's a spot at the championship grand finale that is at stake in this game. Whoever wins gets to put one foot at the Showtime Bowl 14, happening just 2 weeks from now. And we're about to set the tone and begin. And Ayinde sets us off.
First down, Rebels.
I'll disturb the people today.
Roll snaps. Alamin throws it up in the air. For Warriors!
Down.
What?
That
has to be the fastest touchdown this season. The mean kid, Alamin, throws a diamond pass to find Fawaz. Alamin throws it up again. This time gets it to Fawaz.
extra point is good.
Gets the touchdown and the extra points. This is what the fans thought the first game would have been, but thankfully we're getting to the second game.
Oh my days.
Wale to Double Green sets.
Down. Second down, LA.
There's a lot at stake in this game, and you can tell already by the level of intensity that has begun. A touchdown the first minute of play, that's crazy.
Third down. Third down, LA.
I think it's not even the offensive side of the Rebels coming to this game that is dangerous for the night as well. I think defensively, the likes of Chilaka in that Russian role, it would really impact,
Nice
Rebels defense.
great back down by Uchina
During these
Henry.
playoffs.
Modeling Julius with the launch pass, but nicely kept in play.
First down.
MJ is that sort of player that
LA.
out of difficult situations manage to make those right passes and find our teammate.
And then the touchdowns that the Knights were able to secure to be able to get a win against the Warriors came all the way from Modelin's pass from Double Green
Incomplete
to
pass.
Coyote.
Second down. Second and goal.
Did not
LA.
connect. Warriors and Raptors game did not go as planned for this Rebels and Knights
Look
game.
Third down. Third and goal. LA.
Well, I
It's
think
looking like what it's meant to give.
I think the last game we watched ADT, it was more of Warriors, poor reception skills, and now we are seeing the Knights starting up on that
Julius
part.
going on the run, and a flag is pulled
Fourth down.
by
Fourth and
Chilaka.
goal. LA.
Impressive display from NG in the opening minutes.
MJ showing that she's also got some hot wheels and can take off at any point in time. Now, this is one chance for the Knights to level the playing field as the game gets intense. Coyote straight! But a flag is pulled before she could get into the end zone. Kemi
Third
Olukoya.
down. First down. Rebels.
Kemi Olukoya's pre-game feat is something to look out for her coming into the arena today.
Well, ADT just before the game, I think one key missing player for the Rebels in terms of their defense as well. The likes of Ore in that defensive
Second down.
role, getting picks.
Second down.
But one word he said to me for his team is that he really believes in his team, coming into these playoffs. And I mean, the Rebels are not a team to count off. The Knights are definitely favourites to progress into the finals, but the Rebels are one revelation of a team that are really showing they can do it and go all the way long.
Odudu takes off between two, but his flag is pulled by Taiwo.
Third down. Rebels.
and it's an aggressive rebel side that we are seeing so far.
Really aggressive
Going
rebel
at
side.
night offensively.
They are taking the fight to the night. This is a game between chivalry and chaos. Rebels ball from Uche. MJ with a
First
flag
and goal.
goal.
Rebels.
I think both sides definitely understand the importance of getting an advantage here to increase your chances to make it things come your own way in the upcoming game for them to progress to the finals.
Ball to Alamin. Alamin drops deep, throws it up in the air to find Stephanie. Stephanie tries to get past Jimmy, but Jimmy with the flagpole.
Second down. Second and goal.
Scoreline is still 7-0.
Jimmy, and a very I won't want to use the word underrated, but I think the night as well know the importance of his presence, getting those important flag pulls, stop momentum against opponent.
Alamin to Dudu, and he falls to the ground.
Down. Third and goal. Rebels.
Four minutes left to play in the first quarter. 7-0 the scoreline. Ball to Stephanie, takes a pass, gives it to and Uchenna Henry gets it!
Down. Rebels.
That's a good way
Nice
to start.
good play between Oyeye, Mofe as well as Stephanie. Stephanie got the ball and of course lets it off to pick out Uchenna Henry in the end zone, and it's now 14-0.
I think every team coming into the playoffs tactically would understand the importance of getting touchdowns, not only on first down, most importantly, on third down and goal.
And Perez gets it! The second extra point of the
First down.
of the game.
It's the Rebel show so far, ABT. This first quarter is the Rebel so far, offensively and defensively. And over 8 minutes gone, the Knights have seemed to, find it difficult to get a response.
You are right on that one. It's been a Rebel show so far.
Second down.
This last
Second
9
down.
minutes. And somehow we've seen a night that's trying and scrambling to find their rhythm, but it's almost like they've been overwhelmed by the Rebels. However, it's just the first quarter.
Definitely.
3 more quarters left to play. We'll see how that goes. Howdy. Lets it fly. And they were able to get between it. Damlola. Get in between that pass.
Well, like you said, the Rebels definitely should not be a team that will be distracted by this, early lead they've got in the first quarter. We saw in the previous game, the Knights, went to a 20-point lead in the first half, and before losing at that 20-point lead as well. And Knights are that sort of team that would, come back on that.
Damilola again getting in the way of that pass and containing the Knights. It's almost like the Knights made a textbook and the Rebels ready to the latter. They have been reading out their intentions, their thoughts. Odudu takes off, flag is full.
First down.
And I think one good thing the Rebels are doing very well is, they are taking good of their chances they've got. I think that's the difference between the Raptors game and the Rebels coming into this game against an high-profile Night. When they get their chances offensively, they are making use of every opportunity, and so far, it's the result on the scoreboard.
Ball in.
Second down. Second down. Rebels.
Oh boy. A minute left to play before the first quarter ends. Alamin throws it up in the air. This time, Ayinde keeping the pressure on Kawhi to prevent him from completing his run.
Rebels.
And catching that pass. That would have been deadly. But man, what a mean pass that was from Alamin.
Alamin is not really shy coming to this game, going long, going short. The Rebels are doing a brilliant job,
Great pass by Felua for the Rebels.
Down. First and goal.
And we're seeing the Rebels do the opposite of what the Knights are doing.
Definitely.
Collecting their passes nicely. (15-0), the Knights still scrambling to get a hold of what's going on here. Ball from Alamin, gives a pick to Ayinde. Ayinde get past one, but if it doesn't get past Alamin, it pulls his
Turn down. First down, LA.
That sort of player
And the first quarter.
Switch momentum back to the Knight side, making those sort of defensive plays. And definitely Rebels need to be wary of that. If you keep handing over picks like that to a dangerous offensive Knight, it could be a different game like they would want to have here.
Now in the second quarter, Coyote to Tower Green does not connect.
Second down, LA.
One word, like you said, maybe Coyote at the quarterback role has not tried to unlock the K factor that we've not seen that K factor. Maybe that's the reason why.
Big pass straight to Awele, like a spool.
Down. First and goal, LA.
And for some reason, ADT Lutana has.
LA.
It's more of a symbol of ours, being picked out by the Rebels, and more of Lutana being silent, and it's not sort of being that main man to find.
8, Coyote, and nice containment by Chilaka.
Second and goal.
We earlier mentioned it. Chilaka, that Russia rule.
The Rebels brought a container to this game. Double Green gets past one, gets past two, but doesn't.
Third down.
Past Nas.
Third and goal, LA.
Now it's third and goal for the Knights. Let's see if they can get their first punt of the game. This one, ball snaps. It's Maudlin Julius. Julius throws it up in the air, and
Incomplete pass. Fourth down. Fourth and goal, LA.
it's Coyote straight. Raphael reading the pass
Incomplete
nicely.
pass. Turn around downs. First down.
Again,
Rebels.
the Rebels are leading the Knights. Reading the Knights like a textbook. Ball straight to Alamin. In Vine, Ayinde gets a pick.
Pick.
Ayinde
Turn
gets
around
a
down.
pick.
First and goal, LA.
And just like we earlier mentioned, ADT,
First down, LA.
just like we earlier mentioned, ADT, when you make those those sort of offensive errors, it could bounce back at you.
Yes. Ball straight for Lutana is missed.
Second down.
And now the silent call that we've had for over 12 minutes plus in this game. You see Kayode now trying to find Lutana, and dangerous calls coming for the Rebels. I think they will definitely be aware of that the Knights would want to go at them all out offensively.
It's ball to Kayode Mafe in the air for Kemi Olukoya.
Touchdown.
That's the response. That's the response.
It's a nice response from the Knights, and it is starting to look like a good night for the Knights.
I mean, if you look at it, ADT, 2 picks for the Knights and 1 resulting to a touchdown. That's how important errors are in the game of flag football.
Extra point.
Error can be costly, of course. 15-7. The scoreline. 7 minutes left to play before halftime. Ball straight double green to Kayode. Kayode goes on the run. Gets past Chilaka, run into the end zone. But Nas with a flag pull.
Definitely now the Rebels would understand they should not be a side that would be distracted from an early lead. The Knights are a side that would do everything at all costs to fight back. I mean, there's a reason why they lost the game in the regular season, just the game.
After the review, the offensive player's leg hit the pylon before the contact. Touchdown, LA. Extra point is good. First down.
Extra point is good. It's now 15-8.
Second down. Rebels.
Rolling straight into the hands of Ayidio, gets a pick again.
And I think for the whole season for the Knights, when you are looking at a defensive player that not necessarily see him doing the flag pulling job, but when it comes to deflections, when it comes to interceptions, when it comes to just making defensive plays that will switch momentum back to his side, Sikiru Ayinde is
Sikiru Ayinde, Barista, I see that.
He's a barrister in getting those defensive plays for the Knights.
Well, like they say in the words of popular Sikiru Ayinde, garbage in, garbage out. You can say that Ayinde is picking up after the Rebels. Ball straight up to MJ, and a flag is pulled by
Second
Nas.
down. Second and goal.
Close to the end zone. And the Knights are in quite some really interesting position. Kayode to double green!
Touchdown. LA.
Nice misdirection
That's
from the Knights.
That's the response we've been calling.
And just like that, the Knights cut the deficit to 1. with less than 5 minutes before halftime.
We have an interesting game here, ADT.
But we have an interesting game on our hands. Coyote up in the air for Kemi Olukoya.
2 points, no good. First down, Rebels.
Now tables turn. The Rebels with possession now.
The Knights didn't have to wait, to start this sort of comebacks in the second half like the Rebels did in the previous encounter. Just a 1 point lead, and
Giovanni with the flagpole.
Second down, Rebels.
And definitely some sort of nerves will start kicking in for the Rebels. And if you are looking at in terms of how high a confident team is, definitely the Knights will be the more confident team in this sort of situations the Rebels have kind of find themselves in. It's not how they pick themselves up mentally from that sort of errors that just gave the Knights a fighting back chance and get themselves out of it.
And I mean, into the hands of Awaz, but Jimmy,
that's Jimmy,
gets in between that.
Yes,
Rebels.
Jimmy is that sort of players. His presence alone is a very strong presence for the Knights defensively. He will make those defensive plays. Sort of flat pulls.
You know what the G in Jimmy stands for in Yoruba language?
So for me,
he needs to wake. So you can see he has woken up there.
And not only waking up.
Two, Ifeoluwa of Madi who gets past one, get past two, and nice defending.
First and goal, Rebels.
But is that not a little too late? We'll find out as the Rebels take the next down. Mofa Oluwa Kirimade, number 69.
One slight difference on how the Rebels started in the previous encounter against the Knights. You see them, they started early, offensively. That aggression was there, and maybe just so much of it, just brought in some offensive errors, which gave the Knights the 14 they have on the scoreboard. And now the Knights are once again doing the opposite of in terms of containing defense. It's now the Knights trying to contain the Rebels defense just before the end of the first half.
Odudu with the catch and the touchdown for the Rebels.
Extra point.
Extra point for the Rebels. Alamin up in the air. Over was! What he slips right through his hands.
First down, LA.
Nash preventing Lutana from making the catch.
Second down, LA.
If you're a fan of flag football, definitely
you can see that was a
those trash talking there.
That was nasty defending from Nash there. Ball to Coyote. To double green, get past Damilola, gets between two and one way or the other.
Down, first and goal, LA.
Uche Nairi was able to pull his flag. Someone said the double green runs like someone that has stolen before.
I mean, land is green, so
he does have some wheels
on
his feet. Double green. Oh, it's a very shifty and fast player. Ball to Bible Green to Coyote. Coyote to Kevin Lukoya. Get past one in the end zone already.
Touchdown. Touchdown, LA. Rebels are challenging the touchdown. Rebel team is challenging the touchdown.
Now there's a bit of contention.
After the review, the unit on the field still stands. Touchdown. Last time was in the end zone before the flag pull. Extra points, LA.
Scoreline is all squared, 21-21. Both teams are healthy and strong at this point in time.
Definitely.
Ball straight to Kadima Fair. So away Labots.
Points, no good. First down.
Well, I think for a second, we've seen, if I'm not mistaken, Kemi with 2 touchdowns already for the night. I think the Rebels need to understand that, in as much as you are trying to, defend an high-profile player like Lutana, that just that bit of distraction there will definitely give Kemi to open space. Yes.
Mofe Akirimade asks the flag, but Giovanni.
First down, first and goal.
And definitely the Knights have those sort of players that
are
really good at reception, not only males and just female players as well, getting those receptions. (21-21). This is
the game that has been entertaining from the first second of the game. Alamin
second down,
giving away a peak.
Second and goal, Rebels.
Ball snaps it. Alamin fakes a pass, pumps, throws it up in the air to find.
The catch is good. Third down. Third and goal.
And Alamin's connection this game has been something to look out for.
All season as well. First connection.
Is challenging a player steps out of bounds.
25 seconds before it's halftime.
Urine on the field still stands. Player was inbound at the time of the catch. Third down. Third and goal. Rebels.
Ball snaps. It's Stephanie up in the air. Oye rather tries to find Stephanie.
Fourth down. 4th and goal, Rebels. Rebels. Rebels have 1 timeout left. Incomplete pass. Turn around down. It's down. LA.
We're now counting down. Just 25 seconds left before it's halftime. The Rebels not able to make anything productive out of that run. The turnover, and now
Was pulled inbound. Second timeout. Timeout. LA. Timeout. LA. Both teams have 1 timeout left.
seconds left. Ball to Coyote. Coyote throws the look in the air. Lieutenant will not get his hands on it.
Third down, LA.
Lieutenant was so close to that. And that brings what has been an energetic, pulsating, as well as intense first half to a close. Both teams left no holds barred in those first 2 quarters. They brought the fight, the grit to each other. The Rebels lead up the first half in the first minute, getting a touchdown in the first 45 seconds of the game. And I'm sure the conversation between both teams going into halftime is going to be intense. The question is, who will be able to take advantage of the other? We'll find out at the second 24. But right now, just for you to know, the largest professional co-ed flag football league in the world is proudly sponsored by its partners at Sosa, a fruit drink that is so smooth and each flavor tastes like victory. We'll take a message from our sponsors in a bit. We'll be back for some more Showtime. Stick around. And very soon we'll be back for the second half of this game. Both teams trying to cross their T's and dot their I's with their plays and strategy and pep talk before it's time to go again. And you can get the Rebels chant 1, 2, 3 shut down. I think their plan is to shut down everything that the Knights bring to the table the second half. But one thing is for sure right now, both teams are tied on scores 21-21. In the words of the Egungun of Lagos, both teams are strong and healthy. The question is, when will they start their who? We'll find out whose strength is really too much. In this game, both teams taking their sides of the pitch. And getting ready to go. The ref having and we're ready for the second 24 of this game. Double catches, takes Truss on the run, get past 1 and 2, but Shilaka with the flag pull.
Go, LA. Go, LA.
Every time Double Bean runs by the bleachers, oh yes, whew! So fast. Someone said that he runs like he has stolen something before. Roll snaps. It's Kayode. Kayode straight to Lutana. Lutana drops it.
Second and go, LA.
Roll snaps. It's Kayode straight into the hands of Lutana, but no. Nas
Down.
giving him at play.
Third and go, LA. review. Fourth and goal.
And we're back. Coyote throws it up in the air for Nabo Green. Shibima with the slow or a slight notch.
Penalty. Defense. Pass interference. 10 years penalty. Replay up down. What? The PI.
Penalty on the and great defense by Trost.
Down. First down. Rebels.
Alamin straight to the axe of the third lure.
First down. First and goal. First and goal. Oops.
Alamin with the goal, but he gets a sack.
Sack.
Before he could let that one out of his hands.
Second and goal. Third down. Third and goal. Rebels.
It's a big from MJ as he's running it home. And it's taking about a couple of men, or women rather, to pull a flag.
Definitely MJ, it's not our offense alone.
There's penalty on the play.
She's that player.
Penalty.
Or some defensive plays as well for the night.
Illegal forward pass.
For sure.
Fourth down.
Scoreline is still tied at 21-21.
You can see it, you can see how tight this game is, and it's more of less the rebels, doing everything to match up with the pace of the night all through the game.
Up in the air for Dudu, catches it nicely, but Jimmy pulls his flag.
The catch is good.
And it's just
Down.
that's been a back and forth
Down,
game so
LA.
far. Flag pulls here, flag pulls there, deflections here, deflections there. And so far it's just we're just waiting for the breakthrough in the second half. I mean, over 5 minutes gone here. And still defense of both sides,
Standing strong.
standing strong.
Ball to Kaide. Hands it.
Second down.
But Raphael
Second.
with a nice reading. Now this is quite very personal between ball to Coyote up in the air to Lozano!
And he gets it.
This time he gets it!
Down.
Really gets it. He beats first here.
Touchdown is good. Penalty on offense. Number 23 on sportsmanlike conduct. 10 yards penalty. Extra point. 3 is on 1 warning. Number 3 is on 1 warning. Rejection. I'm listening. There's rejection forward. Thank you, I'm holding on. Captain, please. Hold on. Number 23. Captain, please help me tell your guys to let the things do that. I am literally calling for confirmation of what happened there. If they keep doing this, they will also get for it. Also get penalized for it.
I'm saying keep quiet. Keep quiet.
They'll get penalized for it.
You are not right. Keep quiet.
If they don't stop it, they're going to get
I
penalized
know.
for it.
I've been shouting at them to finish. If they don't keep quiet, I will stop them.
Confirmation, please. I don't want to get it. What you? Okay. Right. After the review, LA's number 23 is hereby ejected from the game. Extra point.
And Coyote drops the ball
Extra points.
at
No
the
good.
snap.
First down. Rebels. Next time, please give me a confirmation.
You see Newcomer quite limping and looking not too much of a worry for tonight.
Yeah, but you could just give me go ahead and sort of know what I do. I needed to confirm the level of contact before ejecting. I you just let me know. This kind of thing you go let me know down, make I know. What's that?
Alamin takes his rush on a run, throws it up in the air, gets Eto Yinye.
Third down. Third down. Rebels.
And
Fourth down. Fourth down. Rebels.
ball straight up to Alamin. Alamin, Odudu takes a bump.
Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. First down, LA. First and goal, LA.
That was a friendly fire between Odudu Double Green, get past but doesn't now.
Second down, second and goal.
Heidi Mafe up in the air. The Coyote connection finally works.
Finally. And once again, ADT, I think for the Rebels, that sort of aggression they started with coming into the third quarter, you know, there's just been that little drop of aggression the way the Rebels have been playing offensively, and it's more of aggressive defense from them.
Coyote goes on the run, throws it up in the air, and the extra point is good.
First down, Rebels.
It's now 35 and 21.
Well, ADT, that's some sort of, you know, response for the night you get. You drop from, you know, matching with them squarely. But that sort of, you know, response, and tonight I've done well coming into the second half after that, you know, bad start.
And I mean, up in the air. Bars gets it. Now the Fawaz make the catch in between two players.
What the player was almost good at everything, you know, almost perfect, you can say. Getting receptions, getting the touchdowns. But that was a quite difficult, you know, session to get in.
And yes, you know, two defenders, but he made it work somehow. Fawaz power.
Timeout, LA.
Alamin gets his hand to, but
Second down.
as opposed to catching the ball, she
Second and
backs
goal.
it down. We're now about to enter the second of the last 12 minutes of this game. Alamin up in the air, but Jimmy gets it to the pass on the Dudu.
Third down.
That's Jimmy
Third and
there.
goal. Touchdown. Rebels. Extra point. The point. No. First down, LA.
Double green is running at the end zone!
And the line is green.
LA. Extra point.
Greener pastures for the night.
Khairi Mahpe, as flag is pulled eventually.
Extra point. No good. First down. Good. Penalty. Penalty. Charging. Penalty. Fence. Holding. Offset. Second down. Let's go down. Let's go. Third down, Rebels. First down. First and goal. Rebels. Second down, second and goal. Rebels. Third down.
I think
Third and goal.
City has
Third and
woken
goal.
up.
Rebels.
I think it's high time we start nicknaming Ayinde the Barista in terms of defensive plays for the night.
The Knights have come back, overtaken, and if care is not taken over the next 6 minutes, they would have conquered the Rebels. Ifeoluwa tries to extend, but a flag is pulled.
Fourth and goal. Rebels.
Fourth and goal. Ball snaps it. Alamin, the powerhouse in the end zone.
Touchdown. Rebels.
It's now a one touchdown separation between both teams.
On the defense, but the offense declines. Touchdown.
Roll snaps, Alamin drops deep. Decides to go on the run, but throws it deep, and Paras catches it, but the flag is pulled
Extra point.
before he
No
can
good.
do anything dangerous with
Down.
it.
LA. Second down. LA.
Oh, he gets a pick into the end zone.
Touchdown. Rebels.
Well, anything.
Point.
There was a player we mentioned, during the course of the game. Besides in the beginning, we mentioned the lack of Ore, not starting, with the news of him being injured. But fortunately for the Rebels,
Alamin for the extra point. Throws it up in the air. Paras!
Extra point is good.
unfortunately for the Rebels, they've managed to bring Ore in, and we made mention of him making picks, most especially in what would look like a clutch moment for the Rebels. And exactly what he has done in the 9 minutes that we have here in the fourth quarter. I mean, less than 4 minutes to go, and Rebels have even things here.
Extra point is good. Penalty on defense. Unnecessary roughness. After the distance to the goal, first down. Ellis number 9 is on 1-1.
The Rebels are just
Ellis number
playing
9
like a
is on
side
1-1.
that, irrespective of the margins in the lead, they want to keep going. They want to remain resilient and still keep their head in the game. That we're not out of this.
You're not wrong on that one. 82 points, the cumulative tally of the points scored in this game. 41-41. What an intense game it has been so far. Ball snaps. Kennedy takes his time. Throws it up in the air. Double green!
Ellis captain and Rebels captain both are on 1 minute.
Sometimes I wonder if it's flag football or neck football.
Or pulling football.
That was obviously a clear infringement. A clear infringement on
defense. Pass interference. 15 yards penalty. Second down.
Ball snaps, it's Abby. Gets a sack.
Sack. Third down. Third down, LA.
MJ gets
down. Down, LA. Rebels.
ball snaps. It's Alamin. Great defending by the Knights.
Second down, Rebels.
It is anyone's game now.
It's anyone's game. The fighting about the Knights fans will not be happy with how the call came for the foul on Double Green.
Quite.
Alamin throws it up in the air. And he gets a pick! He gets a pick!
Pick. Turnaround down. Press down, LA. Press and go, LA.
Definitely should be the player of the match.
He has been a standout player for the Knights.
Yes.
In the first half of this game, he got two quintessential picks that turned the game and tied for the Knights.
Out of that. I mean, I engage defensive players.
It's challenge before for an
being, that major turning point for the night offensively.
The review. During on the field still stands. They have possession before they go full. Turnaround downs. First and goal, LA.
First and goal, LA. And it's now in the final 60 seconds of this game. It's has never gotten as intense as it has gotten. Kyle Mape goes on the run and he's still running in the end zone. His flag was thrown by Raph.
Second down, second and goal. Rebels number 1 is on 1 warning for unsportsmanlike conduct. Penalty on offense. Screen. 5 yards penalty from the spot. Penalty from the spot. 3rd down.
Hey, so are you not taking it back?
Coach, that's a ref there. That's a ref taking yardage. Alright, please. Excuse me. 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. No, it's here from the point. Guys, hold on. Yeah? Hold on, guys. I got you. Hold on, hold on.
A bit of contention.
Time out.
Finally, the Baker in the battle officiation is done. Roll to Kayode. Kayode off in the air.
Then go, LA.
Ball snaps, Demi hands it to MJ. MJ throws it up in the air, and it is battered down by the defense of the Rebels.
Penalty. Offense. Start. 5 yards penalty. A 4th down. 4th and
27 seconds left. It's still square at this point. Kayode takes his time, throws it up in the air, and Nas gets in between that pass.
turnabout downs. 1st down, Rebels. After the review, it was confirmed the player had the ball and pushed it up. From the spot there, 1st down, LA. 1st down, Rebels. Timeout. Rebels. Second down.
Ball snaps. It's all I mean. So Dudu flag is pulled. 7 seconds left.
First down. First and goal.
Ball snaps. Alamin takes his time. Shows up a long one. Are you there?
And that's the man.
And that ends the game. Both teams share the spoils after 4 quarters.
But that's the man that definitely saved it for the night. Just right at the depth. Clutch defended from Aindo there for the night.
Both teams share the spoils. What has been an intense game, and what some people have termed an anticlimax towards the end with the controversial plays that happened. However, both teams leave the game to return next week on level playing field. It has been such an exciting game 2 right here at the Showtime Flag Football League Season 14. We'll be back next week for the second round, what you call the second leg of the team. Until then, on behalf of everybody who has made sure that today's run goes super well, we're saying thank you all for subscribing. Today's game day. We'll be back next week for renewed hostilities. But until then, it's showtime.